Hi, welcome back to OCVarsity.com and our inaugural boys basketball show here on OCVarsity.com. I'm Dan Albano, joined by Steve Fryer, and the boys basketball season is really getting in full swing, Steve. And tell us a little bit about how some of the top teams in Orange County are doing. Of course, you think top teams in Orange County. Once again, Mater Dei Monarchs. How are they looking?
Yeah, they're looking really well. They went to a tournament in D.C., the Gonzaga Classic, got to the finals there and lost, but a fantastic team with a very guard-oriented team this year, Dan. You remember last year they had the big fellas who are now in North Carolina, the Ware twins, David and Travis. But this year's Mater Dei team is small, but they've got loaded at the guard position with Tyler Lamb, Gary Franklin, the kid who transferred from Dominguez, Calla King. So you'll see them doing a lot of running, a lot of pressing, trapping, and they can shoot the lights out of the gym. They're going to be very good this year. And
fun team to watch.
Yeah.
So that must have been a really good team that beat Mater Dei.
Absolutely. But you know, they go out and they play the big national tournaments. You know, a couple of them, they'll be in Springfield, Massachusetts, and the like the Hall of Fame Classic. They'll be doing that in January again. They've done that for a couple of years now. But a team to watch outside of Mater Dei is Ocean View. You know, they've got they won a CF championship last year, got to a state final last year, and they've got Avery Johnson back, Anthony Brown back, a really fantastic team. To me, the key to that team really is the big forward, Ryan Okwudabonye. If he, attacks the glass and gets every rebound like I think he can, they will be even better than they were last year. He's really, to me, the key to that team.
All right, and last week the Seahawks got to the finals of their Tournament of Champions, the loaded tournament, so that's a pretty good sign of things to come.
Yeah, they're going to be fantastic. It's a pity that they're not playing Mater Dei this year. They won't see them anywhere. They don't play anywhere, any tournaments or anything like that. So, and they're in different playoff divisions. So it'll be fun to arrange that, but that's not going to happen.
Steve, how about give the Orange County fans, you got a sleeper pick out there of another team to watch in Orange County, somebody in maybe around the 5 range, the 4 range in the county rankings, somebody can move up, have a really fantastic year?
Well, a team that didn't crack our preseason top 10, well, there's a couple of them like El Toro.
Okay, yeah, I saw that. Did not see El Toro out there.
They got a lot of reserves who are back, and Coach Dix and Todd does a great job over there. And then another team that's very interesting to watch that is hosting its own tournament this week is Sonora High School.
Okay.
They've got a really good guard player, Rafi Chalian and Connor Kerr. But if Marcus Ferrand, who's had some knee difficulties, one of the better big men in the county, if he could play this year, Sonora is going to be very good and some team to watch in the playoffs if Ferrand can get over his knee difficulties and play. Okay, so you mentioned the Sonora hosting the tournament. That's the North Orange County tournament. Right. Los Alamitos is in that tournament. They have an outstanding guard. How's that field look? It looks really good. The guard you mentioned, James Walker, tremendous all-around scorer. He put 30 points on Mater Dei a couple of weeks ago. Wow. And that says something. Against all those other good guards. That's a good tournament over there. And also the Irvine World News Tournament's very good too, with Woodbridge, which is a top 10 team. Also, they're in the Irvine World News Tournament. Both the Irvine Tournament and the Sonora Tournament, they have their championship game Saturday, and both of them, they'll have some really good county teams in those finals. Yeah, I know the Irvine World News is just a great, well-run tournament. Do they still play the finals over there at Concordia? Yeah, I think they've got the finals again at Concordia, and also part of it's the Gary Rea Classic. They've kind of merged these two tournaments, El Dorado and the Irvine Tournament. Gary Rea was a great guy, girls basketball coach at El Dorado, and a really cool guy who passed away some years ago. It's neat that they keep his name alive with that tournament. Yeah. All right, so a lot of basketball going on, and basketball is moving toward the forefront here of the high school season. So be sure to stop by OCVarsity.com, check out the blogs, the videos, all the stats and results as we move through this busy week of boys basketball, with a lot of the tournaments probably ending on Friday, Saturday. Saturday is going to be a big day. So be sure to join us here back at OCVarsity.com all week, and we'll see you next week here on OCVarsity.com, where we've got you covered.